Hello everyone, right here I have a 2020 Perodua Bezza 1.3X. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. Press the unlock button once to unlock the driver's door and press it a second time to unlock the rest of the car. All Bezza variants apart from the G variant comes as standard with Perodua's version of a smart keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the black button on the driver's side door handle. And to unlock the car, just press the black button again. Press the black button once to unlock the driver's door and press it a second time to unlock the rest of the car, very much like the button on the key fob. Along with that smart keyless entry is a keyless push button start system. So to start the Bezza, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button to the right of the steering wheel. The Bezza comes with an electric rack and pinion power steering system. A 4-speed automatic transmission with low gear selection is the only option available for the 2020 Bezza 1.3. Front and rear parking sensors are standard on the X trim. Safety features in the Bezza X include 2 airbags, anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, vehicle stability control, traction control, an alarm system, and an immobilizer. Isofix child seat anchor points are found on the outer 2 rear seats. The 2020 Bezza 1.3 gets a set of 15-inch 10-spoke 2-tone alloy rims. This Bezza uses Hankook Kinergy EX 175/60R15 tyres. The brakes are ventilated discs in front and drums out back. For the suspension, it is made up of McPherson struts up front and a rear torsion beam setup. The Bezza is Perodua's first ever saloon to go on sale. Like the 3rd generation Myvi, the Bezza does not have a Daihatsu or a Toyota equivalent. Instead, the Bezza was developed mostly by Perodua with only some input from Daihatsu and Toyota. The Bezza rides on the same platform as the Asia hatchback, and hence, it also competes in the A-segment city car category. As for the name Bezza, it is derived from Beza, which is the Malay word for difference. The Bezza debuted in July 2016, which coincided with Perodua's 22nd year selling cars. Hence, the double Z in the spelling represents 22. A facelift for the Bezza was launched earlier this year in January. The facelift brought about new bumpers front and rear, new headlights, new exterior trim pieces, a new front grille, and revised designs for the dashboard and the instrument cluster. Powering this Bezza is the 1NR-VE 1.3 litre, dual ovate cams, 16 valves, naturally aspirated inline 4 petrol engine. This engine features multi-point fuel injection and dual VVTi technology. It produces 94 horsepower at 6000 rpm and 121 Nm of torque at 4000 rpm. With a 36-litre petrol tank, combined fuel consumption for the Bezza 1.3 automatic is 4.5 litres per 100 km. The Bezza is a front-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of the Bezza X include LED reflector headlights, LED rear lights, front fog lights, indicators on the body-coloured side mirrors, chrome door handles, and a gloss black and chrome front grille. Speaker, bottle holder, storage, window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, while the driver's side is the only side that gets a full automatic function in both directions. Window lock, mirror controls, traction control, storage, and the driver's seat in this Bezza X does get full manual adjustments. This lever controls the seat back, this lever controls the seat height, while this bar down here controls the seat position. Pull this lever to release the boot lid, and pull this lever to release the fuel door. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how it revs. Very simple air conditioning controls, fan speed, temperature, different modes, front defrost, rear defrost is up here together with your central locking, and parking sensors button, recirculation, outside air, cup holders, storage, and a power outlet. The Bezza X gets an integrated head unit with various media connectivity options and 4 speakers for the sound system. The stock sound system that the Bezza uses is not the best, but it is not the worst either. It is a fairly simple head unit to use. 6 radio preset buttons. These 6 buttons also act as your display, folder down, folder up, scan, repeat and random buttons. Mute. This one brings up your preset equalizers. Seat track. This one adjusts your bass, mid, treble, balance and fader. And this one brings up your Bluetooth system. Volume buttons, and in the middle is the power and different mode selection button. Light and indicator controls. Wiper controls, and to go through the multi-information display located within the instrument cluster, use this button right here. Right now, mileage, trip meter, average fuel consumption, instant fuel consumption, range, service indicator, and back to the mileage. USB port for charging, a hook, manual dimming rear view mirror, and the driver does get a sun visor. I forgot to mention this earlier on, but there is a USB port within the head unit. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now. And continue with the rest of the tour. Speaker, bottle holder, storage, window control, and the rear seat backs in this Bezza do fold. They split 60-40 when folding, and to fold them down, first make sure the headrests are all the way down. Then locate these 2 levers right here. This one folds down the left seat and the middle seat, while this one folds down the right seat. Just pull it and flip the seat back down. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is quite a lot of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for leg room, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It is actually quite nice and spacious back here. The seats are comfortable as well. On the front seat backs are storage pockets and hooks. Right above, For both sides at the back are grip handles. And right up there is the cabin light. To gain access to the boot, go towards the boot lid itself and locate a touchpad just above the number plate. Boot space in the Bezza is 508 litres. For extra space, the rear seat backs can be folded down as shown earlier. Under the boot floor is some storage and the vehicle's spare tyre. Adjustable headrests, front and rear. Window control, storage, bottle holder, speaker. And the front passenger seat in this Bezza does get full manual adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side, just that this side loses out on the height adjustment. Nicely sized glove box. Grip handle for the front passenger. And the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2020 Perodua Bezza 1.3X. Thanks for watching and goodbye.